Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, our beautiful country, how we're going to fix this bad boy together. And guys, Davey Hogg is literally the gift that keeps on giving, because the chairman of the DNC, the top dog, the guy who's responsible for everything, just said David broke everything and he can't really get anything done because Davey Hogg is involved. Guys, seriously, gift that keeps on giving. Make sure you send this one out, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, because we are spreading freedom on this channel, and you're basically circumventing a censorship algorithm that is designed to keep the momentum down, and you guys are making it happen. So keep on hitting that subscribe button and sharing, because this is an incredible time to be pushing for freedom, which is exactly what we're doing on X, and you guys are jumping over there too. We are at 18,300 followers. We're putting on a lot every single day. Make sure you jump over on X at Braden LOA, where we can distribute all of these things much more quickly, have a lot more fun and a lot more impact in a different medium. Check it out at Braden LOA. But let's get to the celebration, because this kid, I had high hopes that he was going to destroy everything. But the way that he is destroying it, from talking about $20 million for Democrat candidates primarying them, from Project Veritas tapes that are leaking, from pissing every single Democrat off, just an arrogant, condescending little twerp. I mean, guys, this kid, I don't know how much longer he's got, but it's glorious while he's on his way out. As you can see, Democratic frustration reaches boiling point over David Hogg. This is, guys, the 6/10. This was yesterday. I just couldn't get to this because Los Angeles had a marshmallow roasting event. Anyway, let's keep on going. More on that later tonight. Tensions are reaching a boiling point between David Hogg and Democratic National Committee leadership as the organization moves to potentially redo Hogg's election as vice chair. Leaked audio revealed DNC chair Ken Martin, that is the top guy, venting his frustration with Hogg, who has come under fire from some within the party for his efforts to oust certain incumbents while serving as the DNC vice chair. Quote, David Hogg is one of the biggest distractions we've had and seen in our party, said Democratic strategist Antoine Seawright, who advised former DNC chair Jamie Harrison in hopes Hogg loses his seat. I don't trust him, and I don't think a lot of other people who are associated with the party should trust him. This guy's days are numbered. I've been telling you this for months. They're openly leaking audio now where the chairman is saying the following. The conflict that came to its head last month when Martin expressed frustration with Hogg during a Zoom call with DNC officers, audio of which was leaked and subsequently reported by Politico over the weekend. I'm just quite frustrated to be in this position, because what you've done, whether you like it or not, or know it or not, David, is I'm trying to... No one knows who the hell I am, right? Martin said on the call. Follow up. I'm trying to get my sea legs underneath me and actually develop any amount of credibility so I can go out there and raise the money and do the job I need to put ourselves in a position to win, he continued. And again, I don't think you intended this, but you essentially destroyed any chance I have to show the leadership that I need to, so it's really frustrating. David, you just broke the Democratic Party. Guys, it is just piling on. This kid is so out to pasture. Anyway, let's continue. Martin also suggested he had considered stepping down as chair several months into his tenure, again because David Hogg. So it turns out, guys, we aren't the only ones who despise this little twerp. They do too. Anyway, quote, I'm not going anywhere, he later said in a statement following the publication of the audio, which was leaked. I took this job to fight Republicans, not Democrats. Guys, this is coming from leaked audio inside the high level of the DNC. They want him gone. Anyway, let's keep going. The situation has left Democrats feeling frustrated and furious, with some saying the controversy is creating a distraction just as party officials are grappling with how to respond to Trump's deployment of the military to California in immigration-related protest. We call them riots, not protests. Meanwhile, the party is gearing up for the midterms when it hopes to flip the House and possibly even the Senate. Keep doing what you're doing in Los Angeles. That ain't happening. You aren't going to worry about David Hogg, guys, because y'all are screwing the pooch hard on this one. Anyway, for example, John Fetterman is the voice of reason. Anyway. This part is so awesome. One Democratic strategist who spoke on condition of anonymity said Hogg is, quote, over his skis. We are relying on the experience of a gun violence prevention activist, now Democratic Party leader, 3 years out of college, the strategist said. Hogg does not have the shared experience of Ken and others on that call. It's hard to not look at this and say this is someone who is clearly trying to build their profile, the strategist added. They hate him. He's going to be gone. And I'm only on the first article. So if you're keeping track at home, Davy Hogg was elected months ago. He has said he's going to campaign $20 million away from Democrats and save seats and primary them. Then he said, then he got on Project Veritas and basically ripped the party apart from insider training to ineptitude to a geriocracy. And now he's leaking audio where literally the chairman of the DNC says, "You've undermined everything. We can't do anything. My leadership is pointless." Guys, this kid could not have been better if I went in there as a plant and tried to destroy this from within. This is incredible. Anyway, let's continue. The anonymous Democratic strategist warned that voting Hogg out of his post could elevate him as a martyr of sorts. Quote, "There is going to be a lot of backlash if he's forced out of his position," the strategist said. "You think he's making noise now? Holy cow, we're not going to hear the end of it." This is why I'm wrapping up this article with this piece. You remember how I told you the Democrat Party is in the Civil War, a grapple between the progressives and the Democrats? The progressives want the Davy Hogg. The moderates say this kid's a psychopath. So now, the moderates in the Democratic Party who want him out because they know he's not a good leader, they either have to keep him in there as he's destroying everything from the within, or they have to kick him out, make him a martyr, and you're never going to hear the end of him from the Democrats. This is the Civil War I'm telling you about. They are literally damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's the same thing they do with their constituencies. They can't go to the middle because then they're going to lose the left. They can't go far to the left because then they lose the middle. This is why they are screwed. They've basically become pot committed to the far left. That's what you're seeing. That's why the peaceful protest language is existing, because they're trying to appease both sides. Anyway, here we go. Politico article. "You essentially destroyed any chance I have," DNC chair told David Hogg in a private meeting. It's so delicious. This part right here. Democratic National Committee Chair Ken Martin told party leaders in a recent private conversation that he's unsure about his ability to lead the party because of infighting created by Vice Chair David Hogg, his subordinate. Quote, "I'll be very honest with you. For the first time in my 100 days on this job, the other night I said to myself for the first time, I don't know if I want to do this anymore," he said on May 15th. It is June 11th. In his first 100 days, the head of the DNC is considering quitting because David Hogg has made it that miserable and that disjointed inside the DNC. Guys, there is weakness. Pour it on. And I cannot wait to show you how we're going to pour it on later on tonight. Everything will be linked in the description box below. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.